remember if I had my Bluetooth headset on or not. I think I do. Um, but anyway, day 2. So yesterday, I took all of this stuff off. It's down there. I wonder if those ants were biting me. Oh yeah, I see them now. But anyway, I'm back. Um, I did a beginning stages of taking apart the dashboard, not the dashboard, but I'll just show you back. I can tell you. So blower motor is in this contraption somewhere. I still didn't actually look that up. I probably should have did that. I didn't. Um, and so I literally took the dashboard cover off and I took the shield, put that down, and um, that was as far as I was able to get with the amount of sunlight that I had. One of the biggest challenges was removing. Um, where's it at? So yes, this one of the biggest challenges was removing this and not breaking it. Because it feels like it's like a spring loaded lock. Um, it feels like you're gonna break it, and so there's this hesitancy because you have to put a certain amount of force on it. But it feels like, man, if I put too much force, I think it's breaking. Because yesterday I was like, something is telling me to stop. I'm hearing stop, but I'm just gonna keep going. And finally, like it popped off and it didn't break. But I've been in situations when I've done repairs and I've heard that, dog, you better stop, dog, you better stop. And I'm like, nah, 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 keep going. And click clack, it's broke. I can actually show you a case in this car where that exact thing happened. Um, so if you'll notice, the interior of the door is off. Why is it off? The reason it's off is because the door handle was broken, and my little son is on, and of course I actually have already replaced this window, which I think I probably need to replace again. But I replaced that window and I replaced the doorknob here. I didn't get an actual Chevy Suburban. I bought something from AutoZone and it does that. And so that told me that my AutoZone door handle, it's not really that good. Um, I ended up buying another one to fix this doorknob. But you'll notice like it has a keyhole. So that's not the right one. You should have uh, no hole there. And it's also doing the same thing. As a matter of fact, this doesn't even open because on the inside, I think I broke something. Hello, Garcia. But yeah. So back to my original point. I was I was saying that there are parts in the car where it tells you or there's you're probably getting ready to break something, so you should stop playing. And I heard that in my head. That alarm was sounding in my head, and that broke. I kept pulling, and this broke, and this broke. So essentially, it's not wasted. I just need to get some new clips, pull those old clips out, go online. I have the parts number right here. Um, they like this is a good thing about like the vehicles. They have like all of the information. You could just scan that code and it'll pull up like, hey, this is what that part is, and then you can go into the specific clips. And so it's not a big deal. I can fix it easy. It's just more so like a time convenience deal. And so that's the issue that we have right now. But um I had that in the back of my head. Hello, T Toe Blocks. I had that in the back of my head that I did pull too hard and I broke it, and so that took me a lot of time yesterday pulling off the dashboard cover, or the glove box compartment cover. And so what I found out though, once I watched the video, is that I didn't even need to pull that off. Literally, in the video, there was a guy that he unscrewed the same two screws. He was like, don't worry about the other screw. It's not worth trying to get because it's like tucked back behind there. And I was getting ready to take this, I was getting ready to take that off and then try to figure out because this is all probably just pushed and clipped on like Legos. Then I was gonna have to find the other part down there and pull that out and then pull that off just to fully access the thing. And that's probably how the tech order would tell you how to do it. Like this is because they like to pull all of the parts off so you can decrease the risk of breaking something because you can't fully access it. And this is why you'll ask yourself, why does it cost $500 to replace a product that literally takes 5 to 10 minutes to replace? Because the tech order has you removing several items and it increases the amount of time. But when you do it yourself and you understand what you can do safely, it saves a lot of time, a lot of money. But basically, what we have here is so this is the power. I think that goes into the blower motor, and you can see that there's a hole here where a screw should be, and there's another hole right there where the screw should be. And so this, I don't know how that would lean, how that would even reach, because it doesn't look like it aligns up. But anyway, what happened was initially the the blower motor would intermittently go out. I'd be driving in this thing in hot Alabama weather, and of course, um, you don't want to be riding in a car and like 90 degrees and just like almost 100% humidity, exaggerating maybe not too much, and your AC go out. And so like it went out, and I did what everybody does. Like when your TV starts messing up, you just tap it, right? So it went out. I tapped it, and it turned back on. And so I guess at some point when it was doing that, I broke something, and I think I um, detached it, and that is why it stopped working. I'm not even sure what this goes to, because if you look in this area, there's a ton of these little plastic things that are performing different electric functions. Some of these are lights, some of these are sensors. But I see one, two, three, four, five on this side. I don't know what they do. And then this one I know what it does because I had to, this was the light connection um, for the glove box compartment. There's a bunch of different parts in there, but um, this is part of like my learning because like sure I could go in there, watch a video, and get the um, and get the part out in like 5 to 10 minutes. But like not much learning takes place in there. So like I like to get it off and see with my own eyes like what are the components, what are the parts, and why am I doing that? Well, yesterday I was using Chat GPT and I came up with a project idea. What you think about the war for the Jews? I'm not sure what you're talking about when you say that. But the topic here is just kind of like my happy place, and that topic doesn't necessarily contribute to my happy place, so I'm not really going to engage on that. Connected. Thank you. But anyway, here's like the finished product. It's a 7 year product. I planned it out like I spent like hours yesterday planning this bad boy out. Let me show you a picture of it. This is how I feel when people come in and they start talking about stuff that's not pertinent. You know, it drains me, so I don't necessarily want to go there. But this, yeah, that's what I want to turn my suburban into. Um, that's probably in this picture. That's about 30 to 40 thousand dollars. And this car is paid off. It's a 2003. Why would you spend that much money on a vehicle that if it's 7 years, it'll be 30 years old? Why would you spend that much money? Because I can, right? I I call this the Sentinel. I grew up in the 90s, 80s baby, grew up in the 90s watching X-Men. And so when I saw Sentinel, I was like, I asked ChatGPT, like, what should I name it? And that was one of the options, Sentinel. And it's just like so much goodness on this vehicle. And I can't wait to turn my vehicle into this. Um, you know, but let me show you what it looks like. 'Cause you'll see, it's a long way to that from where I'm at. So that's what you that bumper is eventually replaced with a bow tie. I'm not even gonna put a bow tie on there. I'm just gonna have a black front, and on the front, it's gonna have some letters that say Tiffany. Um, and this is gonna be like it's gonna be a different. It's an aftermarket too. It's kind of got like this molded vent that'll be over the middle. And the reason why that's going to be there is um, because I'm a supercharge the engine. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm also going to replace the transmission because the supercharged engine on a transmission that's pretty much on its last leg. I probably have 1 to 3 years left on this transmission. Got 215,000 miles, so it's not gonna go that long. Um, my boy said he's 107. Okay, you want me to go to my unhappy place? I do have thoughts. As a military person, I have a ton of thoughts. But my thoughts would probably what is the future of what is. Um, that what I had was a picture of a 2003 That's what I have right here. And I just got like plans for it. If like I was using ChatGPT, it broke down like phases. Right, this is what you need to do immediately. I'm supposed to drop the transmission fan because my transmission is already it's about to go out. But like everything on here cosmetically just needs to be done over. Disconnected. I'm actually at anybody out, but it's good. I just know I can do my job if I need it. Just cosmetically, it's a lot that needs to happen. Dents and dings and scratches, and it's dirty. It's dirty. Um, the paint, yeah. I don't know what happened with that. Like, I think my son put something on to wash it that he shouldn't have used, and he put it like on a lot of the top of the car, and then he realized like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have did that. And so there was my paint job. So I need to get a new paint job on it. I forget how that happened. I can't remember. I did that or somebody else did it. The rear bumper was jacked. I bought it in 2018 and it's paid off. So Anyway, that is the vehicle. Uh, it's a lot that needs to be done, but man, I might even turn this into a project for me and my daughter. I have 5 sons, but none of my sons are interested in um, this type of work. I got one son, my oldest son, he is interested in his boo. My next oldest son, he's interested in um, tapping into his Korean roots, and he's interested in all things Korean females. He on his Asian tour right now. And my next son, he is 8, so, and he doesn't really care. If it was something on the iPad, he's all about it. My 8 and my 6-year-old are that way, and then my baby boy, he'll just be here um, dancing. He's 2, he doesn't care. And so that leaves my daughter, my baby girl. She's 11. She's not a tomboy at all, but she likes spending time with her daddy. And so like I spent a lot of time out in my happy place, and so she just joined me in my happy place. And so she's like, well, I know I can get unfettered, unencumbered access to daddy. There's nobody here. Mommy's not gonna mess with daddy while he's on his car, so I'm just gonna spend time with my daddy. And at first she would just kind of be like, "What you doing?" And then I was like, "Come on over here. Watch this. Look at this. Watch how you do this." Because I used to do this thing with my daughter. It was a affirmation. Um, strong, intelligent, independent, black woman. I used to do that with her. I used to say that every day, man. Strong, independent, intelligent, beautiful, black woman. And she's not a woman, but that's what she's gonna be. I was just telling her what she was gonna be. And I used to tell her that every day. And my reason for that was like you gotta tell your kids, and it's not in like new age mysticism, but it's telling your kids and giving them their identity because the world gives kids their identity. If you don't identify who they are, they'll seek it from the world. And so I just kind of put that. Um, I just kept putting that out. But anyway, talked and rambled long enough. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can get this part installed. How about that? Okay, let's get in the happy place. How about that? Because ultimately, I need to fix this AC. It's not that hot today, but it was yesterday. And I think it's gonna be hot tomorrow. The thing about a the thing about a Chevy Suburban is the AC works so good that you could actually just turn on the rear AC and um, you'd have enough AC to cool the entire vehicle. That's how good this AC is on this vehicle. But I don't know. I want to fix it. You know, if I'm gonna do all of these other improvements, I might as well just you know fix whatever's not right. Right? That's how I look at it. Okay. First things first. I don't have all my tools again. I started yesterday without them, and I'm coming right back into the game without them. That's all right. The sun is so bright, but I'm just gonna take the glare. You know what? Let me look at something. I also have the resistor. It's a blower motor resistor that going to be replacing as well. So let me see what that looks like. Aha! That was the key piece of evidence that I needed to see, actually. So I'm actually touching the right thing. I want you to see something that I just kind of, this is why you open the package and look at it. See what this looks like, right? Um, Now it's got a bunch of different places for screw holes because that's because um, they moved the screw holes on different depending on what year Suburban / Tahoe that you're operating on. And um, anyway, so my next thing that I have to do is I do have to actually unscrew that little piece right here. See that piece right there? This is that's this piece right here needs to come out. This is the resistor, and you can see the holes are pretty much parallel. You know, you have that one and then that one right there that is pretty much on the same line. So that kind of tells you, like, looking at this one, there's probably going to be that hole and maybe that hole right there that get used, or maybe that one. Strangely enough, I'm missing a screw, so I might have to go to the Home Depot to just get a screw so I can not have that thing hanging in there like that. What I'm gonna try to do first is to make sure that it's actually plugged up and it's not working because it's not plugged up. Because that'd be crazy if like I didn't need a blower motor resistor. I didn't need a new blower motor. I just need to fix a connection. That'd be like $170 mistake. And so I'm gonna check it, make sure it's tight, and if it does work, then obviously I'm gonna just take that part back. That's what I'm gonna do. Funny thing, I have most of my tools. That's too big. Most of my tools got packed up and sent to our um next space that we'll be living in, and so I'm working. Oh, man, it's okay. Work environment a little clear. Yeah. That's the next thing I need. I'm gonna get me like a little tray, a moving tray that you can um that you can that's even too small. That's almost the right size. 6 millimeters is too big. Sorry, not too small. So let me try this 1/4. Dang, that's too big. Wait, is it too big? Barely. So it's 7/32. 7/32 will probably get it. Mm, but I'm missing quite a few of these sockets because my kids got into it. That's another reason why I need to kind of like work on my shop because my kids love to get in my stuff, and they don't like to watch me do it, but they love to do it themselves. So let me loosen this up. It's easier to loosen it rather than work upside down. But basically, my idea was, you know what? Trick it. I'm just going to replace it. Even if it doesn't need to be replaced, I'm going to replace it because it's at 215,000 miles. And this is around that time when these things go out anyway. So even if it's not out, the fact that it was kind of like intermittent, in my mind, that signal's going to replace that thing. Even if you get some activity from it, you don't want to be driving in the heat and that thing just go out. And then you get to where you're going and you soak in sweat. Because that's how it used to be. I be in my uniform, I pull up. And I be dressed suspect. They like, bro, you need to get showers out. You good? No AC up in here. You try to roll the windows down in the summertime down in Alabama. You might as well left the windows up because you basically just trading the lesser of two evils, I guess. All right, let's see. All right, so that is down. Well, let me show you. So I opened up the part, and this is what the part looked like. This, I don't know what that coating is, but I imagine it is insulating or something. And then this is what the old one looks like, and you can see cracks in it, right? It's like it's cracked. It's a little bit old. I mean, that metal, those transistors and resistors look like they seen better days. And so just go ahead and just take that on out of there. Again, this is the Chevy Suburban 3. Disconnected. We're gonna try to make it do what it do. Oh, it's got two things plugged into it. So, a minute. Okay. So this has got two things plugged into it. But let me see. This, yes, this also has one attached to here and then another one that is attached to the car. Okay, so all right, cool. I can't actually see where that is plugged into. This is on the car, so don't break that. Break the other. I can just cut the other one off because I really don't need it. Um, cut it off, and I'm just fiddle around in there. Cut. Why did I do that? Because it's easy to access now. I'm not binding and you know that's why I took this off. Like you might say, like, well, you didn't even need to take this part off. Well, no, you didn't. But I have access. When I was in my dental days, I used to like to work through keyholes. That's what the dentist, like the instructors would say. Why are you working the keyhole, doc? Get in there, just open that thing up. Open it up and go ahead and now you can fully see everything in there. And guess what? See down there? That's a little bit decayed. If you working through that keyhole, you couldn't see it. So that's how I do now. I like to open it up, open past what I'm working on, maybe, and give myself a full picture rather than just a portion of the picture. Man, this thing has been on here forever. It does not want to come off. Trying not to stab myself. What else is holding it in? Goodness. Oh, I don't have needle nose pliers, so maybe do I? Let's see. I have needle nose pliers. I'm just gonna mix it out. Pull it back, so it should be just coming straight out, but it's not. This one got to put a little bit of horsepower, a little bit of to it. It might not. Well, that's problematic. Just cut through a wire. Oops. That probably was important. Oh man, let it go. I'm trying to think it. There it is. Golly. This thing did not want to come off. I don't know if y'all can see that. Uh, Geez. Compare and contrast. New, right? No confusing these. Original. See that? Right. Not right. New, old. Now, this part back here, I have to push something in. I gotta push it in. So push this in and then pull it out. Okay. And I have to go all based off of feel. Oh, you know what? Now that guy on the video, he just pushed something up, twisted it, and pulled it. But that ain't working. Let me see. If you look here, there's a little knob, a little lip where you gotta turn it and then you just pull it out. And there's like one, two, three, four, five lips like that or more. I can't count. But basically you gotta twist it and pull it. So this was in the blower motor. It's a Bosch DPL 12 volt something or another. Twist a little bit, but again, it's been here for 2003 to 20. It's been here for 23 years, so it's not really trying to move. As you can see, with the last piece we took off, there it is. I put some umph on it, and this is what it looked like. It spins like, why did it stop working? You know what? I think the blower motor still worked, but the resistor was bad. That's what I would say. But again, it don't work no more because I done cut it. I mean, I could just splice some wires and put it back together. Easy enough, I guess. But done with that. So what do you do? What's the next step? So you plug this into here, right? See that? Fits in there nice. Then you're gonna have to get some screws. Where did I put my screw? Uh-oh. And what size screw was that? Okay. 7/32 screw. Well, how long was it? All right, so here's what I need to do. Okay, this is embarrassing. Um, oh, is this it? Let me see. Was this it? I think this was it. Little small screw. Just put it on there. Yes, that was it. This is my screw. I'm missing one screw, and so rather than try to put this in here with just one screw and end up in the same place, I'm gonna have to go to the store and get another screw. So I'm gonna do that now. Another screw. But they probably also have like a bunch of loose screws, like for these vehicles. They probably, I would keep a surplus of screws. That's just how I think. Wasting time. No fun. But anyway, these are the dead parts. This is the part I like. This when you get the old parts out, show them what it look like, and kind of come to a bad part. Um, and then maybe visually it'll tell you. Sometimes it don't tell you anything visually. But all right, I gotta run to the home run to the Harbor Freight. I gotta pick up a little small screw because it's missing a screw.
Do you want something to eat quickly?
Sauce beef and cucumber kimchi. Okay. That sounds amazing.
I need, there's a plate of beef on the kitchen counter.
This right here?
Yeah, mix up the cucumber kimchi first. The jalapenos fall to the ground, but they're really good.
Mm.
Yeah, the jalapenos are nice, please. Whatever, I'll use this. You could use your hands to mix this up, but I don't really want to use my hands.
Well, thank you, baby girl. Wait a minute. What are we talking about rated? You should be completing assignments so you can graduate.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Here you go, Father. You want a fork and a spoon, or you want a spoon?
Just a fork. You can't do what?
Make sure you mix everything up.
Classroom. I think their website is down. Look. Let me show you what happened when I tried to log
This you need to get confirmation from your instructor.
I did.
And what did your instructor say?
She said you should try doing it on a device where you already logged in. So if that doesn't work, you should contact support.
Did you contact support?
I have not.
Okay, so you haven't followed all the instructions, is what I'm hearing. Okay, right? So go ahead and contact support. Let them know what's going on, and then we can talk about completing all of the other stuff. Get to as far as you can. You got 2 months. 2 months. 2 months is gonna go like light speed. Okay, so do what you can. Don't let somebody come and say, "Well, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Do everything you were supposed to do."
Do you put cucumber kimchi on there?
I sure did. I sure did.
It's so tasteful. It's so refreshing.
Oh, I need your keys. Mm. Mm. Got him.
Delicious.